up in all green. White stripes, both arms, greatness in my palms. Look up in the sky if you're searching for the eagles. We fly by the millions. Thunderous applause for the giants of the continent. Damn, we're so prominent. Swagger like it's 94. History's in the making all over again. You can see the gleam in my eye. Never tie, all I do is win-win for my peoples. Everybody stand up. Competition's taking off. This not my time, not my squad, not my trophy. On top till the very last blast of the whistle. Balls in the net, scoreboard, no they lie.
What? Once again, we will fly with the eagles. We'll be there till the end. And we'll fly with the eagles. Cause we know the end is victory. Yes, we know we're made of more. We will fly to victory. And we'll fly with the eagles. Everybody say. Everybody
On the field, we might be a team of 11, but if you check out, we are really a team of 160 million proud Nigerians. So, Nigeria, whose time is here?
All right, thank you for staying with us. It was a long break, but I'm sure you enjoyed that music. Reactions on Twitter, can only indicate that you guys love that song, because now someone is telling me that the Eagles is already predicted the semi-final fixture of the World Cup. He says it's Nigeria against Spain. But it's too early to do that. Let's take it one game at a time, please.
Someone even said HJK is going to be top scorer.
Let's take it one game at a time. But let's move on. There's a lot of things to touch, and we still have Bambo waiting. Let's talk about the league management company, Dumnodi, insisting Dolphins against Pillars will be played on Saturday. Dolphins said that the boys had gone on World Cup break. They're in World Cup mood. LMC says no, go back and play on Saturday.
But in the first place, I don't know why that game was moved.
Emir of Kano died.
I understand, but you can play that game with putting your black handband
on that same day.
You can put it. It didn't on the other day now. It was, of course, we had the
day before. Okay, so they could have moved the game maybe a day or two.
And you play that game, then you go on break.
All right, you've been putting together outstanding games.
Yes, a lot of Nigeria would think.
But let me just point out something very quickly. Nembe City have won their protest against the walkover by Giwa. That's breaking news coming in just now.
Okay.
Nembe City have won that appeal. So Giwa Nembe will be replayed. That's the NFF disciplinary committee ruling.
Okay.
That game will be replayed. The LMC said walkover for Giwa, 3 points, 3 goals, but no, NFF said that game must be replayed. It's a wicketing game, and it's among the list of outstanding games there that you are seeing on your screen. Dumno, take over.
Well, for week 3, that was the game between Abia Warriors and Nembe City. Remember the circumstances surrounding why that game was moved, because they couldn't meet up the requirement at the beginning of the season. Kano Pillars Bayelsa continental engagement for the two sides. Bayelsa Giwa continental engagement for Bayelsa United. Giwa Nembe, you just mentioned that game from week 18. Kano Pillars Dolphins was the one for last week. Academy Rangers won for last week. But a new date for the last 2 games, they said
Saturday, June 14.
For June 14. But the other games, maybe
LMC will announce dates for those games later on. All right, so that's just for you to understand. For those of you keeping track of what that is going on around domestic football. Once again, Nembe's appeal, Nembe's protest has been upheld by the NFF disciplinary committee. So they will be replaying that Week 18 encounter against Giwa that was initially ruled by the LMC as a walkover for the home team. That's just to clarify the breaking news coming through around that game. Let's talk domestic football in Lagos. Dumno, the Union NFF have also obtained the ban on players of Remo Stars. You have the details.
There are 3 of them, Victor Mbauma, Jacob Adebanjo, and Blessing Ensho, were banned for one season for an alleged attack on match officials in their game against Stationary Store. But then they said that was a wrong punishment for these guys. After much investigation, they found that these guys were
free.
They were not guilty. So they asked them to go back to the pitch.
All right, so that's another one. Upturning is the name of the word. What's the story around the Metro Pro League, the Metro Pro League in Lagos?
Union Bank is champions of the Metro Pro League. They finished top of the table. Of course, their last game they beat Remo 2-1. So they finished top of the table with 38 points, followed by Beach FC on 29 points, Papa Golden Stars on 27 points. Ogena Ovo Zezi of Union Bank has been announced as the most valuable player of the season for the Metro Pro League. Fantastic football idea by the Lagos State Football Association and clubs to form the Metro Pro League, and it is already achieving its purpose, churning out talents for club football in Nigeria. Let's move away and talk about table tennis now very quickly. Dumnodi, 11 countries confirmed for the Classics? Yep. For the Classic, the Lagos International Table Tennis Classic, Commonwealth champion, Singapore, Egypt, and Russia, and of course, other countries have been confirmed for the ITTF sanctioned Nigerian Open, which serves off on the June 23rd to 26th. It's a 3-day event. So they will be coming up. Singapore will be represented by Jing Yuan He, while Egypt has a strong 8-man team led by defending champion Omar Assa, as well as current African Senior Cup champion El Sahid Lashin. Russian flag will be hoisted by the duo of Vasily Filatov and Irina Emakova. Other countries expected include Morocco, Tunisia, Libya, Cameroon, and Ghana.
Today you're looking forward to that, surely.
If it's anything to go back from what we saw the last edition, I can't wait. That's all I can say.
All right, so kudos to Eniton Shodi, the president of the Nigerian Table Tennis Federation, and of course the Lagos State government for doing that and improving it better, make it better than what we saw last year. Let's close this segment by talking taekwondo. Chika Chukwumerije has been doing so much and has been saying a lot around the development of taekwondo in Nigeria. What we're going to do now is just try to see if we can listen to a bit of what he had to say around it. Read it to him very briefly, and then we'll come back for more on Sports Tonight.
Coming back is as important. What you have
now, I want to focus on this one, doing even more in the Rio Olympics, and the one after that. I want to make sure that we get them ready to take over. So I'm already in the tail end of my career, and my focus has shifted to just inspiring the young ones through sports, really, not just taekwondo, making sure you engage them. You build not just their sporting talents, but also their character, so that they can be a vital part of the society. From the federation point of view, we want the best that will represent Nigeria. It doesn't matter where they come from. So this knowledge, we're going to spread it around.
All right, so that's Chika Chukwumerije. Is doing so much for taekwondo. We hope and we pray that all his efforts will not be a waste. It's time for us to switch now. It's time for Making of Champions. What has Bambo Akoni got for us on the show tonight? Sit back, enjoy this. By the time we're back, Bambo will be with me on set. We'll be making champions for Nigeria.
Jamaica's rivals on the world stage.
Track and field?
Yeah.
US, track and field, yeah, US.
What about Nigeria?
Nigeria? I don't see any competition there. No disrespect, but I don't see any competition there. Unless it's long distance, but sprinting, US, Jamaica, you know.
Who are the other big countries in track and field?
US, England, Russia.
What about Nigeria?
Yeah, Nigeria come up in a long distance.
Yeah, man, Italy.
They a quarter mile and them man 5,000 them things.
Yeah.
What about Nigeria?
Nigeria no, well, them and Kenya go on with them thing, cause Jamaica send over a coach to Nigeria. Nigeria want to Jamaica. Them do a thing for Jamaica learn the marathon thing and Nigeria learn the sprinting thing. So I hope that work out for them and best of luck to Nigeria.
Nigeria, they have the long distance. Yes, yes.
Any other country can be Jamaica, track and field?
Don't think so.
Maybe long distance you have the Nigerians and etc.
In the sprinting,
this is